Virtually every single day, people ask me, what is a realistic price prediction for Ripple's XRP this bull run? Is it possible for XRP to go to $50, $100, $500, or even $1,000 or more? I've seen insane astronomical price predictions. So in this video, what I want to do is give you a realistic price prediction for XRP for this bull run cycle, 2024 by 2025, based on simple tokenomics, because a lot of people like to dive down the rabbit hole of what's possible with XRP overtaking Bitcoin, Ethereum, and becoming the global reserve currency. While that's a cool thought to entertain and think about, if we were to sit here, do half a dozen bong rips and talk about Project Bluebeam and all sorts of other crazy conspiracy theories, but I don't think that's advantageous for you to have a solid portfolio strategy to capitalize on this bull run before the bear market kicks in and wrecks 99% of retail traders. So make sure you watch this video all the way to the end so you can make it out alive this bull run and you're not left round tripping your bag, seeing your altcoins drop 90 to 99% lower than your initial capital, and then selling at a loss to pay your rent, filling out job applications to McDonald's. So as you know, these videos are purely for education, entertainment purposes only. I'm not your financial advisor. Go consult your financial advisor. If they're a millionaire, like I say, fire them. If they're not, hire someone who's actually qualified to give you financial advice, and always do your own research, because crypto is very risky and you can lose absolutely everything in these markets. In fact, most people lose all their money because they start thinking of these astronomical price predictions and they wait for their favorite altcoin or their cryptocurrency to hit those price predictions, and they never do. So they end up holding all the way to the bottom of the bear market, going into the anger and the depression stage, and then they have to sell the bottom because they didn't subscribe to the channel and like these videos and comment 777 below. So if you're feeling blessed, if you're feeling bullish, and you can take responsibility for your own investments, then drop a like and comment 777 below. And if you're going to become the first millionaire in your family tree, then confirm it by tapping that subscribe button. Let's run it. All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to dive right in and talk about tokenomics and technical analysis for XRP, and we're going to compare it to Bitcoin on the price chart. And by the end of this video, I'm going to give you my price prediction for XRP towards the end of this bull run, and we're going to give you examples based on percentage of total market cap that XRP needs to hold for Bitcoin. So I'm going to move really fast, I'm going to speak very fast, and you guys are going to get a lot of good examples in this video to show you what's possible for XRP, because a lot of people talk about, oh, tokenomics don't matter when there's utility. Listen. The past few years, the amount of partnerships that have happened have been astronomical for Ripple, yet the price action has done nothing on the charts. And that pisses a lot of people off that don't understand tokenomics. And so we're going to talk about tokenomics. We're going to talk about what the market cap needs to be based on XRP's current circulating supply, and then also future circulating supply, and also what that will put the price at based on future market cap projections, based on percentage of market cap allocation for Bitcoin too. So you guys are gonna love this video and I'll explain it in detail. So first, let's talk about Bitcoin and where we're at in this macro market cycle, because Bitcoin, rallied up post ETF news to March 14th, 2024, 73,000, almost 74K. Saw a sell-off all the way down to $60,000. If we look at the last bull run cycle, when Bitcoin rallied upwards of $58,000 and then saw a sell-off to $43,000, we saw this inverse head and shouldered pattern on the 2-hour chart. We could see the 50 SMA in blue and the 200 SMA in red. We saw a death cross take place on the 26th of February, 2021, and Bitcoin struggled to regain the 200 moving average and even the 50 moving average until about the 6th of March of 2021. So if we look on the left-hand side of the screen with where we are right now, we can see some similarities here where we saw a drop below the 50 moving average back on the 14th of March, and we saw a death cross take place on the 2-hour chart on the 18th of March. We can see the left shoulder right here at about $64,500. We can see the neckline up here at about $69,000, and then the head all the way down to about $60,700. So right now we're in the process of potentially forming a right shoulder, and the neckline to the upside is about $69,000. Now, if we break below the left shoulder and we come all the way back down to the head, it would invalidate this pattern. But one thing that's interesting to note is the 50 SMA is below the 200 SMA, and back here, when we saw Bitcoin form the right shoulder at about $46,000, once the price reclaimed the 50 and then the 200 SMA and even past the neckline, and then we chopped sideways for an extended period of time and eventually formed the high of that bull run of almost $65,000. So what I'm expecting to happen for Bitcoin in the short term is for us to chop sideways, form a right shoulder, and potentially break the neckline of $69,000. Now, when we look back to the last bull run cycle and we see what happened when Bitcoin reached the high of about $19,000 to $20,000, it chopped sideways for about 20 plus days and then broke out. And during that that period of less than a month when Bitcoin struggled to break the high, we saw Bitcoin's dominance go from 63% upwards of 74%. And Bitcoin's dominance didn't actually start dropping until Bitcoin reached $42,000. So during bull runs, Bitcoin moves first, the dominance rallies up, and then eventually the dominance peaks out, and then money starts to flow into other altcoins like Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and other large caps. Then eventually it flows into mid caps, micro caps, and then meme coins towards the tail end of this bull run. Now, a lot of smart retail, market makers, hedge funds, VCs, and other portfolio capital companies are front running that rotation by purchasing up meme coins right now and buying up Solana and buying up other altcoins, preparing for that capital rotation from Bitcoin into these other projects. So in order to understand what's going to happen next for XRP and to get into a price prediction and tokenomics, we need to talk about Bitcoin's dominance, because right now we're at this descending resistance right here. And if Bitcoin passes the all-time high and rallies up, I would expect Bitcoin's dominance to rally up with that, potentially upwards of 58, maybe 60, 62, 63%, while Bitcoin is upwards of 75, 80, or 90K. And then when we see Bitcoin topping out and rolling over, I would expect that capital to flow into the altcoin market and Bitcoin's dominance to drop below 40% sometime in 2025. So 2024 is going to be the year of Bitcoin. And that doesn't mean that altcoins won't perform, because when the liquidity in Bitcoin grows and Bitcoin's dominance grows, altcoins can grow alongside it. It just simply means that Bitcoin is going to outperform the rest of the market until we see Bitcoin's dominance drop. Now, when Bitcoin's dominance went from 73% back on the 1st of January of 2021 all the way down to 39% by the 1st of May of 2021, that was right when the XRP, the Bitcoin price chart, was bottoming out. And then as Bitcoin's dominance was dropping, then we saw that liquidity flow into XRP by the 5th of April of 2021, and XRP started outperforming Bitcoin while Bitcoin was underperforming the rest of the market. So what we're looking for here is XRP to the Bitcoin price chart to bottom out and see a reversal once Bitcoin's dominance starts to plummet. And we're almost there. So this is mind-blowing to see the accuracy on this chart, regardless of fundamental news of all these partnerships, these big banks that are not affecting the price chart at all, because we need to look at key support levels and resistance levels to understand when reversals will take place. And also to see when we're oversold or overbought to understand when a good time to get into the market and get out of the market is. So right now we're very, very close to this upward trending support line right here. When XRP, the Bitcoin price chart, has reached this, historically the past 3 times, we've seen a reversal after that, and XRP has outperformed Bitcoin. So when a lot of naysayers are saying to sell XRP, get out of XRP, it's a crap project, virtually 100% of the time they don't even know what they're talking about, and they're just repeating what somebody else told them on Twitter. On the relative strength index, we can see the last few times the XRP to the Bitcoin price chart has bottomed out, we've been all the way down near 30. As you can see here in January of 2021, we were at 33 before a massive reversal. Back in February of 2017, we were right around 30. And back in June of 2014, we were right around 30. So it's very, very easy to understand. So I'm not going to tell you what price to buy or what to sell. What I am going to show you is the facts on the charts on when we're oversold and when we're overbought. So based on the past, anytime we're below 35 on the relative strength index, we've been in oversold conditions, and that's historically a good time to back up the truck for XRP, because shortly after that, XRP has outperformed Bitcoin. When we're above 70, getting closer to 80, 90, or even 100 on the weekly price chart, that's when we're in overbought conditions, and that's a good time to get out of XRP. Now on the stochastic RSI, we've been forming lower highs on the price chart, and we've also been forming lower highs on the XRP to the Bitcoin price chart. So all signs are leading up for a massive reversal for XRP to start outperforming Bitcoin, but that'll only happen when Bitcoin's dominance rolls around and that liquidity starts to flow into XRP. So that brings me to some price predictions and examples of what XRP could go to based on what Bitcoin goes to and what percentage of Bitcoin's total market cap XRP holds. So I'm going to give you guys some examples here, and this is really important because right now, XRP's price is trading above the 200 SMA and above the 50 SMA on the weekly chart. And the last time that XRP did that during a bull run was back in November of 2020. Obviously, the lawsuit hit. Then once it reclaimed the 200 moving average, we stayed above it until the top of the market was in. And XRP went almost to about $2. It had an $80 billion market cap, and Bitcoin at that time was at a $1.2 trillion market cap at about around $65,000. So I've rounded these to even numbers, give or take a few bucks here and there for example purposes. So this is easy for your brain to understand as I speak very quickly in this video. So XRP held about 6.7% of Bitcoin's total market cap, meaning that if Bitcoin's market cap was $1.2 trillion, you take that number and you multiply that by 0.067 and you would get XRP's market cap of about $80 billion. So you can take the market cap, divide that by the circulating supply, and that's how you get the price of an altcoin. So where we are right now is we're roughly at about 65 cents when I started recording this video and putting these examples up on the screen. XRP currently holds about 2.7% of Bitcoin's total market cap. So XRP's market cap is roughly $35 billion, and Bitcoin's market cap is roughly $1.3 trillion. And if we were to draw the Fibonacci tool from the all-time high to the low of March of 2020, well, XRP only went up to about between a 0.5 and a 0.618 retracement on the price chart last bull run. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, the most conservative scenario is the same thing happens this bull run and XRP's price stays suppressed and only does a 0.5 to 0.618 at the peak. That would put XRP's price at around $1.36. So let's just say Bitcoin goes to a $2.5 trillion market cap. That would put Bitcoin's price at around $127,150. And that would put XRP at about $1.36 if XRP held just 3% of Bitcoin's total market cap. So it just bumps up a little bit from where it's at right now. When Bitcoin's dominance rolls around, let's say that liquidity flows into other projects like Solana, Ethereum, Chainlink, VeChain, other meme coins and other industries, and XRP just sits there and does virtually nothing, okay? Worst case scenario this bull run, if Bitcoin performs well. Obviously, the worst case scenario is Bitcoin doesn't pass the all-time high, but let's just say Bitcoin does well. It goes to $127,000, and I'll give you guys my Bitcoin price target as we get further up on these retracements here. So this is gonna get very cool towards the end of this video, but that's $1.33, and that would come right to the downward trending resistance line if we were to trace from the all-time high to the high of 2021, and that would be about a 0.618 retracement for XRP. So that is a conservative scenario. Now let's go back to the all-time high of January of 2018. XRP held 40% of Bitcoin's total market cap. XRP's market cap was around $127 billion. Bitcoin's market cap was around $320 billion. Bitcoin was roughly around 19 to 20K. XRP was roughly around $3.30. And so we're going to get to that point if XRP can hold, 40% of Bitcoin's market cap and Bitcoin goes to, let's just say, a $4 trillion market cap, because at a $4 trillion market cap, towards the later stage of this bull run, that would put Bitcoin at roughly $200,000. So my price prediction at the bullish case scenario for Bitcoin is about $190,000. Now, when you hear Cathie Wood saying that her base case is $600,000 and a bull case is $1 million, that's by 2030. We're in 2024. That's 6 years away, guys. We're talking by the end of this year, end of 2025. So for the next 1 to maybe 2 years, I would expect Bitcoin's market cap at the peak to be about $4 trillion. And so if you came to this video expecting astronomical price predictions to get your hopium up, then, you can go to find another video for people to pump you up and get you wrecked by the end of this bear market. I want to give you realistic price predictions. And so max case for Bitcoin, 200K. Most likely case for Bitcoin is like 127K, right? A 2X from here for Bitcoin. And then for XRP, I'll give you guys where I'm expecting by the end of this video. So XRP held 4.125% of Bitcoin's total market cap. If Bitcoin went to a $4 trillion market cap, that would put XRP's market cap at about $165 billion. And that'd be about $3, give or take, to get back to the all-time high to do a 1.618 extension. And so that's about $3. If we go a little bit further than that, if we were to do a 2.618, well, that would put XRP's market cap at about $260 billion. Granted that XRP holds 6.5% of Bitcoin's total market cap, and that would put XRP at about $4.70. So this is roughly where I feel that XRP could go this bull run cycle if it does a little bit better than what we expect for holding like 3 to 4% of Bitcoin's total market cap. So it would have to hold 6.5% at Bitcoin's $200,000 price target. Now, if we were to do a 3.618 extension and XRP held, let's say, 8.75% of Bitcoin's total market cap, XRP's market cap would be $350 billion. Bitcoin would be at $4 trillion. $200,000 Bitcoin, that put XRP's price at about $6.36. Now, to do a full extension based on the last bull run's top at a 4.236, XRP's market cap would need to be roughly $409 billion at Bitcoin's market cap being $4 trillion, and that put XRP's price at about $7.43. Now, let's just say for the fun of it, we go all the way up here to about $30 to see what XRP's market cap would need to be based on Bitcoin if it held 41.25% of Bitcoin's total market cap and did what happened back in 2017, 2018 for that blow off top when XRP held over 40% of Bitcoin's market cap. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, for example purposes only, Bitcoin goes to a $4 trillion market cap and XRP holds 41.25% of that. Well, XRP's market cap would be $1.65 trillion. That put Bitcoin's price at about $200,000 at the peak, and XRP would be roughly $30. Now, for this bull run, this would be my bullish case scenario for XRP at $30. Now, do I think it's going to hit that this bull run? No. And I'm not planning for it to hit that this bull run. I'm planning for XRP to go anywhere between $4.70 to $7.43 on a conservative scenario. Now, right around $4 to $5 is when I'll be hedging out my initial, depending on where Bitcoin is in the market cycle. So I'll be updating you guys daily on this channel. So make sure you subscribe to see more analysis like this. But as we get upwards of $6, $7, even if we start pushing upwards of $8, $9, and $10, I'm going to be slowly hedging out of XRP and rotating that into other projects that I think have more room to run towards the later stages of this bull run, and also putting that into other assets like real estate and land and precious metals. And then I'm going to let the rest of my portfolio ride in case we do go upwards of 50, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks and XRP starts absorbing the majority of the market cap when Bitcoin's dominance starts to tank towards the later stage of the bull run. Now, if we look back in the past at the MACD and we see when the MACD line was above the signal line and when we saw this bearish cross take place where the MACD line in blue crossed below the signal line in orange, the top had come in before then. So in the 2021 bull run, the MACD line was right around 0.15, then it peaked out upwards of 0.28. Once we turned around and we saw that bearish cross, the top had already been in and the price was plummeting to the downside. The same thing happened for the bull run before then, where the price peaked out upwards of $3. The MACD line surged even higher to about 0.41, and then we saw this bearish cross when the price was already plummeting. And so right now the MACD line is only at 0.01. It's been crisscrossing between the signal line. So we're not anywhere close to a good time to sell XRP. So anyone that's telling you to sell your XRP right now is an absolute idiot, because what we want to see is the MACD line above the signal line, trending well above the zero line. And we'll know when the top is coming, when the MACD line is pushing upwards of 0.10, 0.15, potentially higher than that. Now, if the MACD line is not above 0.10 by July, and the 50 SMA is not above the 200 SMA on the weekly chart, then we could be in for a much longer super cycle for XRP until we see XRP hit any of these price targets. So do I think we're going to go into a super cycle? No, absolutely not. I think it's going to follow the 4-year market cycle theory. XRP has always just been a laggard and usually performs well towards the later stage of this bull run. So my realistic price target for XRP this bull run is like $4 to $10, $30 on the upper echelon. And that's if XRP absorbs like 30, 40, or 50% of Bitcoin's total market cap as Bitcoin's dominance rolls around to 30 to 40%. So if you guys agree, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. If you disagree, let me know in the comments below why, other than just saying something like tokenomics don't matter when you have utility, because so far there's been so much utility, so much partnerships, and the charts never lie. So if you want to see what other projects we're the most bullish on for this bull run that are most likely to run first, and you want to spot them before they take off, then go to bullrunners.com to get exclusive early access to the underground guidebook for discovering 100x altcoins. Click the button on the page, put in your best email address. You'll be instantly subscribed to our daily video newsletter for free, where we give you the best information to help you prepare for the worst that's yet to come in this economy, because the spending power of the dollar is going down in value. That's a fact based on inflation. Blockchain technology, distributed ledger technology, and cryptocurrencies are going up in value. That's the truth. And together, you know where we're going. We're going camping on the beaches of the moon. I will see you guys on the next video. I will see you on bullrunners.com. As always, you know what to do. Stay bullish.